I'd like to invite you and
This is for you,
all
Ray.
Mrs. Family.
I lit this about an hour ago. It's getting hot fast. The thin throat. But there's no smoke. I never get smoke. Only when I get
Medication in my hand, but then
periodic
just a couple breaths.
depression. I get a pressure depression
We'll try again later. Just
over the whole area here, coming off
I also came to tell you that
the mountains and the pine trees that my neighbor planted right on the boundary line, and they're getting high, about 20 feet higher than my chimney. So other than that, I solved that by building 45-degree. I infilled the L-shaped piers over the chimney fireplace at 45. So when the wind blows through, actually it doesn't cause turbulence. It increases the drop, and it worked. And I didn't put the caps up high. I kept them low because I don't want the down depressions to sneak down. So I only get them when I get a real bad windstorm,
Really?
and not all the time.
To be honest with you, there's nothing I
And yes,
do right now that give you a kiss.
the 3 niche ovens
Accepts.
radiate heat as they cool the fireplace, preventing it from overheating. That one there gets about 180, 200 degrees.
Not again.
I cooked on it a few times.
We learned the uncontrollable movements are called tardive dyskinesia, or TD, and were caused by mom's mental
can
health
see it.
medications.
Mom was prescribed
Then
osteoarthritis, a
goes up.
once-daily extended release pill for adults.
The back one here, this gets about 120. Never gets too hot, but it radiates the warmth just enough where you walk in from the kitchen, you could feel it. The one in the dining room heats the kitchen, which is 18 by 18, and the dining room, which is 16 by 17 long, and that whole wall is 8 feet long by 8 feet high. That gets hot, gets warm. Sometimes, a few times I had to go touch that, the quarter round and the oak down there. But I kept it, I did this, a steel beam down there with a flange on it to hold it away from the wall. And that brickwork is on an angle iron too. I added it to the original chimney was for extra masonry. So that masonry behind that firebox is 16 inches thick, and that goes up the wall and leans forward, and it's slow. So underneath that candle in the oven, it's probably 10 inches thick. It gets pretty warm at 150 degrees. Constant warmth cascades out of there without a door. If there was a door on that, the temperature would climb. I let it radiate. It cools, it stops the fireplace from. I get no crack. Never had a crack in this wall. And there's the wood stove I never use down the end. Down below there, that hearth is, there's the hearth slab. The fireplace slab is solid. The extension is 12 inches thick by 28. This is the hearth. The fireplace slab is solid masonry, but it's about 12 inches. I poured over all the blockwork. The blockwork goes out right down to the basement. There's 3 flues going and infiltrating it. One of them is in the furnace room on a fire on that end, and that goes down, and then it's vaulted down this basement another 8 feet over the furnace room, which keeps warm. So it's a one big slab. I copied that off the old Colonials, which is next door down there. I don't know if you can see it. See that one there? George Washington slept there. That's the one I rebuilt. That has the hearth slab, the fireplace slab over, well, the fireplace slab is thick, and it's casted over dirt topsoil, which has 3 walls holding all the dirt in, and it keeps the heat. And down under the middle of it is a big well, it's a domed vaulted ceiling, and it keeps the heat. I used to keep the meat back there back then. That was a farm where they had slaves and stuff. Anyway, but this room stays warm constantly. When you come in here with infrared, put it on the wall, you get the 150, 130 to 150 down the basement, down to the cellar. I mean, down to the floorboards, the oak. 75, 80 degrees down there, and the ceiling's 75, 80 degrees. No matter what temp is out there, outside, it stays warm. And the other room, the adjoining room, kitchen, stays about 70. And I'm talking ceilings too. When you go upstairs, it warms the ceilings. There's rooms upstairs. So then you go into the living room. The living room is 18 feet crossed by 50 feet, by 35 feet long.
And it is what Sam wanted. And Danny also
And that wall,
living here. In fact, he likes hanging out at the gatehouse so much that I've considered
down
giving it to him.
the far wall down there
You did not.
where the
That-
coats are
that's news to
hanging.
me. I didn't want to spoil the surprise.
You put the infrared up here,
Your wisdom about
90
having a
degrees,
minor have
no
his
matter
own
what temp's
residence
out.
notwithstanding.
and
I
that
love
hits
my
the
grandson.
floors
But
upstairs and everything.
You saw you can be
You
a
go
handful,
across,
so. Tracy,
it
how
goes,
do you handle
it'll
that?
drop to
I
about
raised 2 boys.
80
You
degrees
and how many nannies?
on the ceiling.
Look, I
On the
know
wall,
that,
it'll
Danny
keep that
can
wall
be a handful, but he's a
75, 80
quartermaid,
degrees,
and as
depending.
such, he belongs
mostly
here.
80.
Okay, well, if Danny did
And the
want to stay here,
thermostat's
I can
only
talk
at
to Michael
at
about being
70,
his guardian.
which I leave it
Michael can't
at,
even hold on to his
just in
own.
case I let
She's got a point.
the
Just
fire
throwing
out,
ideas.
because even though
There's
the
also
fire is out,
carbon.
it'll stay
Hell
warm.
no.
It'll emit heat for 3 days, like I said.
I must
That
say,
far,
I'm surprised by your
another
response.
16 feet
I
out
thought that we
is a
we
dining
settled our
room, a
differences,
living room.
For Lucas
Formal
and
living
Marco's
room.
sake.
Yeah.
That
We are-
stays around
Then
65,
why do you not
70
want
degrees.
to come to a dinner?
Because
Oh,
I'm
that's-
dating
that's
the
50
head of the
feet
Port
away.
Charles WSB field
So the
office.
satellites,
And
satellite
you have been the target
walls
of many WSB
all get
investigations.
heated
And I
by
don't
this
think you'd be very
fireplace.
comfortable if I brought
Despite
Jeff into your living room
the
for your
furnace.
dinner party, and I wouldn't be very comfortable leaving him at home.
Talk to you.
While it's true that